And with that, we are ready to send it over to Studio 2A, where we'll be joined this week and for the next hour by the group Fatigo. They'll be hosted over in Studio 2A by Sophie, Gibson-Rush. Sophie, how's it going over there?
Oh my goodness, it's so great. As Matt said, I'm Sophie Gibson-Rush. We are live in Studio 2A, joined by tonight's iteration of Fatigo. And we are live on TV and on the radio, so tune in one way or both ways. You guys ready?
We are.
Take it away.
One, two, here we go. I only know when Diego tops the xylophone, takes the place in my mind, a subtle tone, fluctuated by 9 on the phone. Another day, another hole in the shoe he's gonna pay, another gift in the landing, where do you go? Got a gift for escape with no control on the 6th-month anniversary. To celebrate, destroyed another pillow. Thought it was too much for the living room. Another mess, another day. And this one can't be lonely. There's things that can kill me. Yes, I know that there's worse things than white hair on the sofa. I only know when Diego tops the xylophone, takes a place in my mind, a subtle tone, punctuated by 9 on the phone. Another day, another hole in the shoe he's gonna pay, another gift in the landing, where do you go? He's got a gift for escape with no control on a 6th-month anniversary. To celebrate, destroyed another pillow. Thought it was too much for the living room. Another mess, another day. And this one can't be lonely. There's things that can kill me. Yes, I know that there's worse things than white hair. Celebrate, destroyed another pillow. Thought it was too much for the living room. Another mess, another day. And this one can't be lonely. There's things that can kill me. Yes, I know that there's worse things than white hair on the sofa, white hair on the sofa. Nice job, Danielle.
Thank you, Michael. It's a little faster than usual, I think.
I like it like that.
Yeah? Yeah, all right.
Oh, keep going? Okay, I don't know.
City Mouse already? 1, 2, 3.
stay awake. My eyelids serve their function, trying to meet each other. I'm a city mouse now, I can take the bus. I inhale the fumes, I know who to trust. On the transit, asleep. I'm a city mouse now, smog becomes my meals. All the while I'm there, I don't eat until all the cats are asleep. Asleep. All the cats are asleep. When the summer ends, the smells begin to change. I can't pretend that I don't miss the range. When the summer ends, the smells begin to change. I can't pretend that I don't miss the rain. City mouse now. I'm a city mouse now. Trying to meet each other. She tags. Thank you, that was fun.
1, 2.
She tags along her helium tank in the space below her tongue. Her vagabond climbs onto the street, fell through the cracks of kingdom come. She tags along, whoa, whoa. She tags along, whoa, whoa. I wanna run like ants in the rain. Can't explain what's with us. Nobody gets off the bus. She tags along her helium tank in the space below her tongue. Her vagabond climbs onto the street, right through the cracks of kingdom come. She tags along, whoa, whoa. I wanna run like ants in the rain. I can't explain what's with us. Nobody gets off the bus. I wanna run, ants in the rain. I can't explain what's with us. Nobody gets calculus. Whoa. was fun. I feel like I'm sweating. Am I sweating?
A little bit.
Okay.
I think we all are. I'm dripping it.
I'm not sweating at all.
You ever sweat out a solid?
You want to do one more?
Sure.
Sure.
Cool.
I never have. I was just
After you recover.
See, this is work. No, this is fun. I'm so happy to be here. Ghost talk.
1, 2, 3.
Short breath has a plan to go in. Doorknob creaks its way round your eardrum. Ice cold burst of air to the chin. Let's get this straight. I took the bait like every other guy. She has a plan. She's out of sight. I'm out of my mind. Don't fall on your sword when the wind blows phone call. Taps her foot to the busy tone. All that I know, that with no soul, there's no between the lines. She has a gaze like microwave. Zap goes this heart of mine. Mood swings, not so bad for this old soul. Most things can't come close when you're this cold. Let's get this straight. I took the bait like every other guy. She has a plan. She's out of sight. I'm out of my mind. All that I know, that with no soul, there's no between the lines. She has a gaze like microwave. From port to port, from coast to coast, oh sailor goes. From port to port, from coast to coast, oh sailor goes. Ugh.
91.3 KXCI. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Sophie Gibson-Rush, and we are live in Studio 2A with Fatigo. And for those who aren't watching on TV, I have the goofiest smile on my face through that whole set. Thank you. That was so fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's start out with introductions, because I know Fatigo is always growing and changing. So let's start with Danielle.
Okay,
I'm
and I'm Mike.
Danielle.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Mike, wait, your turn.
I'm Danielle Panther.
Woo!
Danielle, what are you doing tonight?
Harmony is what I do. That's what I love to do, and I'm happy to do it tonight with Mike.
and some shaker?
Some shaker, yeah.
You got your shake on?
I did.
All right, Mike, now it's your turn.
She's also doing some lead on a couple songs, too, so
cool.
don't let her sell herself short. Mike Montoya, lead vocals and guitar.
Anything else?
I guess I drove here.
That's
I drove
awesome.
us here. So,
You
how'd I
wrote
do,
the
guys?
songs.
Oh, yeah,
These are all
right.
your songs,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
It's
Except for a
kind of
couple
your
of them.
band.
That's true.
No.
Our bass machine over here.
All right, I'm Randall Celine. I play bass. Well,
It's the saline solution.
That's right.
saline solution.
He does way more than that, though.
Yeah. It's good to have you, Randall.
Thank you.
And Sam?
I'm Sam Panther, playing drums. We're all basically part of Fatigo South, so we're all from Bisbee, Arizona, other than Mike, and up here to support him doing his thing.
Dude, I'm honorary Bisbee, right? I don't know.
Yeah, you're Bisbee.
Can we
It's
talk about
fine.
it? Oh, yeah.
But
Band meeting.
I think one thing that's amazing about Fatigo over the years is that it's united musicians from such a wide geographic range, from Phoenix, Tucson, Bisbee, New Mexico, where else?
El Paso.
El Paso.
It's pretty much a collective.
Yeah, it's like a Southern Arizona and the Southwest collective.
We're like Walmart.
Gotcha.
We're music's Walmart. I'm just kidding. No.
Everyone is welcome.
Yeah.
It seems like it's kind of a living thing. Like it's a living, growing creature. Where did the earliest concept of Fatigo? What was that like?
That was around 2001, and I was in a rock band before that called Travolta, and sort of similar stuff, but a little bit more rock based. And I was trying to do something a little bit more lyrical, I guess, you know. So that was the original idea, and I was kind of had this romantic idea of playing in coffee shops all of a sudden, you know, and because I thought I was going to be quiet. And then the first coffee shop I played in, it's like, you know, that thing that grinds the beans. So. But then Fatigo started from like open mics at coffee shops and things like that, and then it's evolved into a rock band actually. So.
Yeah. How many musicians are the most that you've had on stage with Fatigo?
Probably like 9 or 10 or something. You know, probably around there, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it really does seem to grow and change.
Especially when you got the horns going on and stuff.
Yeah.
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 So, we haven't done the 2 drummers thing yet, but we're going to get to that pretty soon.
I
We're
look
coming
forward
to
to
that.
it.
Yeah. They get
Just
along.
to drown out that coffee shop grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the last time I saw you play with Fatigo, there were 2 fiddles and 3 trumpets, and now you're making the trumpet noise yourself.
Yeah.
Which, if you didn't see that, if you only heard it, you would have been tricked.
Yeah, budgetary kind of thing.
It was pretty awesome. You guys have some shows coming up. I think there's one on the 7th in Phoenix at Yucca Tap Room. Will all of you be joining, or is that a different Fatigo?
When's that?
No, that's the Phoenix Fatigo.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I gotcha.
Way to make it all awkward in here, Sophie.
Sorry. And then I think you're playing a show tomorrow. You want to tell me about that?
Yeah, I'm going to be playing. There's a new art studio called Studio Mariposa in Naco, Mexico. And there's kids are painting and stuff like that. So I'm going to go and play while they paint, and it should be fun, you know.
Yeah.
I guess they're going to be painting me. So not on me, but like portraits or something like that. So. But that's headed up by Gretchen Bayer down there.
Yeah.
Is it Bayer or Bear?
Bear.
And Naco is one of those towns that's split by the border.
Yeah.
So this is on the Mexico side?
Yeah, it's on the Mexico side.
And how old are the kids?
From the pictures, they look probably like, I don't know. Well, I haven't actually been there yet. So. They probably look like they're, 5 to 12.
Grade
Yeah.
school age.
Yeah.
So.
I think your music appeals to people of all ages. Was that a conscious choice, or is there, because there is something really joyful and childlike in the songs that you write?
Probably just a maturity level in general. Yeah, I don't know. I just, I always loved like They Might Be Giants and stuff. And when I was younger, I was afraid to even admit that because people were like, you sound like that guy, But I don't know. I just love quirky music. And when I first started wanting to play the guitar, I heard the Violent Femmes and the Dead Milkmen, and I was like, they're just goofing off. I can do that. So that's what kind of got me into making kind of different kind of songs,
And when you were just a kiddo, what was the music that was in your house? What did you hear?
Definitely a mix of like my parents loved like Motown and like Earth, Wind and Fire and soul music and like lots of mariachi music too. So I didn't really ever have I think that's where it started at a very young age of no boundaries between what music was which, So and Beatles, of course, that was always a staple. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Linda Ronstadt.
Did I know, Randall, you grew up in Bisbee.
Yeah, I did.
What kind of music was in your house in Bisbee?
Well, everything pretty much. I mean, I grew up with my mom. She was a teenager when she had me, and she was listening to stuff like The Cure a lot, and Nirvana and kind of like stuff of that era. And so that's kind of what I initially got into, but then I've kind of branched out.
Yeah.
To
Can I,
everything.
Randall, sorry to cut you off, Randall. He is actually
a music encyclopedia.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he knows everything about music.
Yeah, I find it hard to like the hardest question for me is what is your favorite band? Because I just really have an
Then
answer to that.
I'll steer clear of that one. Do you guys want to launch into your next set? Anything else
Sure.
you wanted to say beforehand?
What do you think here? Well, one of the songs that we're playing is by our friends, our late great Norman and the Whiskey Girl. We're going to play a song called Caramel. That'll be the third song we play. The first song is called Dead Man Socks, and it's I used to work in behavioral health, so it's kind of about working in that environment, so or something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, take it away whenever everyone's ready. I'm really looking forward to it.
Give me the pulse.
Let me tune her up real quick.
Yeah. Stand still.
Very nice.
Let me just tune up. I was listening to Dan Simonis on here a couple weeks ago, and
Who?
Dan Simonis from Bisbee. Dan Simonis.
Gotcha.
There, I mentioned him. But he was tuning, and I was thinking, what a dork, man. You can hear him tuning. So.
It's kind of unavoidable on this show because it's so live. Live is live, but this is really live.
Yeah.
I always appreciate it when you tune up, so
Aw,
it don't
thanks.
stop.
Aw. Wait, is that a compliment? Danielle says stuff so sweetly that it sounds like a compliment. Like, this is an area of opportunity.
Two, three, four.
I gotta make a quick adjustment. I think my pedal's kind of doing something.
For
so
sure.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
take
I'm
your
gonna
time.
bypass it.
It's not sounding
No more
great.
pedal?
Can you just go straight into there?
Might be your pickup.
Okay, we're gonna have to take 5. Can you ask them some questions, and then
Yeah,
I'll grab,
for sure.
grab my other guitar.
Danielle, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Denver.
Why you
Really?
put us on the
Yes.
spot?
And how did you come to Southern Arizona?
Well, I had the great fortune of having a hippie for a stepfather who always loved Bisbee and always wanted to move to Bisbee.
Okay.
So he brought the family down for a visit, and my mom said she could totally live in Bisbee. So I eventually came to Bisbee when I was 20 after I graduated.
And have you stayed ever since?
Been there ever since.
Wow.
Not looking back.
I think that's a common experience with Bisbee, going there and having that feeling, I could live here.
Absolutely.
Seems to be the case
Yeah.
with locals and foreigners alike.
Yeah, I don't think it would be as appealing to me if I wasn't able to do everything I ever dreamed of doing, which is playing music, you know,
Yeah.
and there's a great variety of wonderful musicians that I get to work with, and
Right.
so it's very fulfilling.
Yeah, it's so active. Like there's the feeling that there's some music being played every single night in the town, and it's very accessible.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Who else do you sing with?
Well, for 17 years, my husband Sam and I have backed up Buzz Pearson. We've been in a band called Buzz and the Soul Senders. Well, and it changed names a couple of times, but we've been backing Buzz up for 17 years, and he just passed away recently. So we've had a great run with him. And,
Oh boy.
currently, we're in a band with Sammy's mom, Pat Panther, and she is wonderful. She's an old style blues finger picker, and she writes amazing songs. And
Oh
we get
my
to do
gosh.
country and folk and blues with her, and that's a lot of fun.
Well, you Panthers are pretty cool. Mike, what's the update?
We're good. I'm
We're
glad
good?
I brought this at the last minute.
It's
I think an angel
gorgeous.
talked to me. So.
Good call.
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Buzz. By the way, they had a memorial yesterday. That was so great to be there.
A member of the Tucson Blues Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, cable. Okay. He wore that dead man's socks, they were left behind. When that big van came, they called that old guy's name. Shook off that lumpy shell, bruised and bumpy spine. Hey bro, they call me, those socks are yours now. Where that confetti rested on the hallway floor. Push a vacuum on, stopping at double doors. Reminisced on dead man when they shared a suite. They ruled the hallway, it's all his now. Came on a good day, hit the Mets in the cornflakes. You thought I didn't know, I'll play the game. You came on a good day, you came on a good day. And his days were filled with color-coded doors. Walked this hallway 100 million times before. Put his jacket on, take his jacket off. They weren't coming or taking him to see her. He felt the pop and lock sweep right through his brain. No arthritic pain, he'd walk a lighted lane. Thought he smelled perfume, didn't skip a step. Parted double doors, stepped out into freedom. You came on a good day, hit the Mets in the cornflakes. You thought I didn't know, I'll play the game. You came on a good day, you came on a good day, hit the Mets in the cornflakes. You thought I didn't know, I'll play the game. You came on a good day, you came on a good day. Just caught a whiff of my true destiny. I'll punch the code if you hold the door for me. If you hold the door for me. Hit the Mets in the cornflakes. You thought I didn't know, I'll play the game. You came on a good day, you came on a good day. This song's called Cactus Grade. This one goes out to all the Fatigo members. I'm alone in the cactus grave. Packed a bag for a runaway. Count my dimes and I can't concentrate. Shake the guilt from my waterlogged brain. I'm alone in the cactus grave. Drag me through the fairy tale, the paint and glitter peel. Ponytail over the side, the strands are frayed and dry. Had a brush with some cactus paint. Burrowed in and I can't concentrate. Count the spines, I'm alone, I'm awake. For every prick, there's a million mistakes. I'm alone in the cactus grave. Drag me through the fairy tale, the paint and glitter peel. Ponytail over the side, the strands are frayed and dry. Drag me through the fairy tale, the paint and glitter peel. Ponytail over the side, the strands are frayed and dry. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
strands of freighted twine. Drag me through the fairy tale, the pain and glitter peel. Ponytail over the side, the strands of freighted twine.
There's a howl in the alleyway. Ding goes the bell, caramel. And the dogs on her tail take flight and run the other way. They'll never harm caramel. Yo ho, Fido's too slow. Got scars on his ears, both eyes, and he knows that there's no way in hell you'll be caught in the alleyway. They'll never learn caramel.
She's being followed, she'll never hesitate. Turn the taste on its face, caramel. You can bark, you can growl, she'll get the upper hand. They'll never harm caramel.
Yo ho, Fido's too slow. Got scars on his ears, both eyes, and he knows that there's no way in hell you'll be caught in the alleyway, sniffing out caramel. Creeps along the fences between the houses, along the fences. Between the houses, along the fences. Between the houses, along the fences. Between the houses.
Put it on.
91.3 KXCI. My name is Sophie Gibson-Rush, and I am here live in Studio 2A, joined by Fatigo. And Mike has poured water over his head. Cool off.
These lights are bright.
Mike, I am interested when you are, wandering through the world, like drinking coffee or going for a walk or whatever else it is.
I do none of those things.
Okay.
Shut your mouth.
You follow me, though? As you're wandering through the world, what is the first thing that occurs to you suddenly from a song? Like, is it a vocal line? Is it a rhythm? Is it a bass line?
Usually it's the melody, but yeah, it's not just one. It's not just one way that it happens, though.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes but usually it's the melody, just like just humming something in the shower or something.
Yeah, and then what?
And then I guess like 85% of the time it goes on my phone. Well, 100% of the time it goes on my phone, or usually the phone. And then it stays on there for like 5 years. and then I'll start working on it, and I'll finish it.
It ages like fine wine.
It ages. It's like Sam's barrel-soaked beer. He's a brewer also. We forgot to mention that earlier.
Oh, cool.
Right.
It's sometimes songs happen just like that, and I love when that magic happens. But some songs just take forever to write.
Yeah.
You know?
Is there anything that a high percentage of the time sparks you to want to write a song? Like, is there any one thing that you can trace a lot of your inspiration to?
I think maybe like, I guess before the last 3 years, a lot of my songs were kind of abstract kind of things. I think I was a little bit more guarded with like letting people in and stuff like that. But I think just going through some like a lot of death and stuff in the last few years, and a lot of death has happened, and just like other stuff has inspired me to like just kind of like I could express that stuff through songs. So.
Do you think your songs treat these big concepts like love and death with reverence, or do you come at it from humor?
Maybe a little bit of both. There's a song that I wrote 3 years ago called Spec, which it was kind of like I had started writing it before. Sorry to get back into this dark place, but I had started.
Okay, we'll come out. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I had started writing it before 3 years ago, which and it was about my friend Mark Erickson that had passed away in Phoenix. He was in a band called Color Store, and I only had one verse. And then after our friends Norman and the Whiskey Girl passed away, the other two verses or the other verses about them. Mm-hmm. So. It's kind of like, but the whole idea of the song was that it's called Spec because it's like whether you like just only believe in science or whether you're a spiritual person, we're only here on Earth like a real speck of time compared to infinity or so. Right. That's what the song. So it's kind of funny because it's like the joke's on us. So yeah, and it's kind of depressing too. So. And
what would you say? What would you say is the part of songwriting that comes with the most difficulty to you?
I think just not picking it apart and, just letting it be done, you know what I mean? But I think I'm getting better at just, like, doing that and being like, okay, this is done, I think one cool thing I like about playing with these guys is that it really feels done when I start playing with them and, we start kind of fleshing it out. And a lot of the things happen by accident that you hear here in the studio today, that the song was the song, and then all this, like Sam on the bridge of She Tags Along, he does all this stuff that inspired me to do other stuff, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. You guys certainly have like deep connection that I can see here, and you could probably see on TV.
I don't know about that.
Well, you're good at faking it. If I ask all of this because you've sort of set up this thing for yourself where you have to write a song regardless of inspiration. So you want to tell me a little bit about Montoya-grams?
Yeah, it's actually I stole the idea from a songwriter named Stu, and he has a band called the Negro Problem, and he's an African-American person, and I just always have to say that because I don't know. But anyhow, he had this thing he would do between gigs called song portraits, and I told him, I was like, hey, can I steal your idea, because I might have some fans that might want a song written about them. But basically, it's a song written by me for your loved one, whoever that is, mom, for any occasion. But you fill out a questionnaire, and I write a song and record it from scratch based on the questionnaire. Mm-hmm. And I also film a little acoustic video of the song. So, and yeah, that's it.
And it's just based entirely on what they've given you on the questionnaire.
Real basic stuff, like color, food, and maybe sports team, and things like the type of music they like is important because I try to gear it towards their taste.
Gotcha.
I don't want to give like a death metal song to a grandma unless she is into that.
Yeah, she totally could be, especially in Southern Arizona.
Yeah,
you never know what you're gonna get.
So, but that's the basic idea, and I started doing it real casually about over 10 years ago, and then since February, I was right before February, I was like, I really need to really push it. So I woke up and I got on the computer and I made a Facebook page for it.
And it's going well.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
I'm just wondering what the difference in the experience of writing a song is when you have a mandate versus with money that will change hands versus something that's coming entirely from your own creative place. Do you find that there is a difference?
Well, I'm starting to find that I need to pretend like someone's gonna pay me for my own Fatigo songs because I really like the results that I get when I am under pressure and like if I only have like 24 hours. Like I've been about to go on a trip somewhere and someone's like, "Can you make me a Montoya-gram? And can you do a 24-hour turnaround?" And then I do it and I'm like, "Wow, that was amazing! I should do that all the time."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The exquisite pressure of time.
Mm-hmm.
It usually works out well.
Or lack of.
Yeah. All right, well, this is Fatigo live in Studio 2A, and you have some dates just really quick that we should plug. We've got the 7th in the Yucca Tap Room, the 22nd.
My birthday is April 6th.
And Mike's birthday on April 6th. Do you want someone to make a Montoya-gram for you?
I already wrote one for myself.
Oh, okay, good. And we got the 22nd at Poco in Bisbee.
Yeah, that's with this crew here.
Yeah.
And actually, April 9th, my friend Robin Vining's coming. Him and I are playing at Poco. And he has a band called the Sweet Bleeders, really amazing songwriter. And we're going to do a little duo kind of thing. So that's also at Poco this next Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's a busy week.
Absolutely.
Also, yeah, the April 22nd, we're playing at Poco. Mm-hmm. And then I think that's all I can think of right now that's going on.
Right now, Mike, you're living in Alamogordo, and you're living very close to your family, right? Can you tell me a little bit about the Montoya clan?
Well, basically, it's my family band. And actually, this lineup here at Fatigo is kind of part of the Montoya clan also, because we've played shows together, and Sam and Randall are the best rhythm section ever. So my dad, he's like, "Oh man,
Well, it's an enormously musical family, right?
Yeah.
Everyone plays an instrument.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have 4 younger brothers, and we all we sing and play guitar, and we played in the mariachi festival in Bisbee actually, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
And but some of the members are like Robin Vining that's playing with me on Sunday. He's also in the Montoya clan, and he's an honorary Montoya and stuff. So.
Well, I figure you guys have lots of family stories, but I would love to hear either a Montoya clan family story or a Fatigo family story.
Do you have a Fatigo story about us?
Gosh.
We were just talking about
just went blank.
a show or something, though. Do you have a story, Randall? A Fatigo story?
I'll pass on that.
Sam.
I'm good too.
No, I don't know. I guess we've had a lot of really fun times. It's hard to whittle it down to one.
It is.
We did have a fun show. We got to open up because our friend Robin's in Jimmy Eat World, and we got to open up for them in Sierra Vista, and that was a really fun show because none of these kids knew who we were, And
all right, I like when we go through the checkpoints.
Oh yeah.
Because
What happens?
Well, it's one Mexican dude driving a whole carload of white people, so it really kind of throws him for a loop.
Turns it on its head.
Yeah. One time we were going to the checkpoint, and the one on the way here from Bisbee, and the guy just opened the car without asking.
Oh.
He opened the back of the van, and Sam started yelling at him and stuff.
And it's just full of musical equipment, top to bottom.
No, it was a bunch of kilos of. No, I'm just kidding. No. But Sam was like, "You have to ask permission," and then Sam's like, "I see your name. I got your badge number."
It must be. Actually, that's something that I would imagine you run into quite a bit traveling so much around Southern Arizona and New Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the van is no windows, and it's a big white van.
Cargo van.
All right. Well, you guys want to dive into that last set you got?
Let's try that.
Okay. Anything you want to say about these last 3 songs?
This first one is actually kind of like it's about Leonardo DiCaprio. And that's all. What else is there?
91.3 KXCI. I'm Sophie. You're listening to Fatigo live here in Studio 2A. So whenever you're ready, guys, take it away.
Last lifeboat paddling away. Who's gonna save me? Thin blue lips, skin turning gray. Who's gonna save me? kick boat in the shin. Who's gonna shave me? Whoa, 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 whoa. And I see gold and green. I question everything. And I see gold and green. Whoa. And I see gray and black rising at my back. And I see gray and black. Piano, piano, come falling. Land somewhere near me. Float me to safety. Piano, piano, come falling. There's land somewhere near me. Land somewhere near me. And I see gold and green. And I see gold and green. And I see gold and green. This is Norman and the Whiskey Girl song.
For the next hour we will only speak Spanish, nor sips his coffee with smoker's tooth and a hint of lisp. To him the only thing that is missing is a cigarette. He can't foresee what would come of this. And I inside breathe a gray at this cool play under the weather, but happy to see me ever interested. If I'd been at the side of the bed, wonder maybe would he still be? I'm sorry, snore. Heriberto makes some paper mache orange liberties for young ones, pinatas. Sophia and Alicia translated Butterfinger out and acted out for the judge last place. It's hard that the news was so hard to swallow. Since the A- was so long ago, he left 1, 2 freckled redheads and a lady behind. I assumed he always would be
sorry snore. Lo siento, señor.
We miss you, Derek and Amy. So this is our last song. It's kind of like the Fatigo anthem. We have a bunch of songs written about a polar bear that's stranded in the desert, and this is like the main. This is kind of like our live and let die, you know. So.
Yeah.
What's so funny, Sam?
I hate that song.
Go ahead. White bear lives in the desert, yearns for the Arctic, would kill for a glacier. Life sucks, the burning, the sunshine, punches a cactus, yells at his neighbor. Scorpion, we're worlds apart, and I can't simmer down. Scorpion, we're worlds apart, and I can't simmer down. Brown recluse, mischievous phantom, resides in a boombox, one broken speaker. Dirt clod, he lived in a shambles, destroyed in the ruckus, why'd his last tantrum. Scorpion and recluse are planning this oddball aloof from the Arctic will perish. Not strong with a stomping at random, they both had enough of the bear and his antics. Scorpion, we're worlds apart, and I can't simmer down. Scorpion, we're worlds apart, and I can't simmer down. Scorpion, we're worlds apart, and I can't simmer down. I can't simmer down. Scorpion, we're worlds apart, and I can't simmer down. Brown recluse assembles a meeting, any creatures that could fit through the hole in the speaker. White bear stumbles upon it, this weird foreign object, fingers a tuner. Boom blast when it hit from the 90s, a sonic assault on the desert assembly. Scorpion with his fangs dripping hatred, follow me desert folks, here's a chance to attack it. Here we go. Everybody. Scorpion,
91.3 KXCI. My name is Sophie, and you've been listening to Fatigo live in Studio 2A. That was their band anthem, White Bear. Thank you so much for coming out, you guys. It
Thank
means
you.
a lot.
It was so much fun. We had a great time.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool. Well, I hope to catch you guys soon. Stay tuned to 91.3 KXCI. My name is Sophie, and Matt Milner and I will see you here, same time, same place, next week.